Greetings and salutations. I'm Becca,
And I'm Kess.
and welcome to Act 4. In a world shaped by prophecies and code, humanity seeks salvation in the ruins of a forgotten era. This is not your typical fairy tale, but a saga of defiance and destiny woven into the very essence of the Matrix. Welcome to a reality where perception is illusion and truth lies within the mind's labyrinth. Welcome to the Matrix. In this initial segment, we will focus on our opinion and we'll begin by summarizing the movie and then provide our thoughts on it. Basically, in a dystopian future, humanity faces a rebellion from the very robots they created uh, years ago, basically in our years. With the sky darkened by human retaliation, robots adapt, harshening human body heat as an energy source. Forced underground, humanity becomes a source for the robot's survival. So basically, they use the humans as like a way to survive underground. The Matrix is a simulated reality and it's constructed to subdue human minds. Initial attempts fail, resulting in vast loss. A second Matrix resembling 20th century Earth succeeds, enabling the robotic farming of humans on a massive scale. Basically, what we see in the movie is that there are tons and tons and thousands of humans in like little, I don't know, like
Eggs.
boxes. I don't know, eggs, exactly, little eggs, and that's where they live. So, Kes, what are your initial thoughts on the movie?
I think I saw the Matrix like back when I was in 8th grade, and like watching it, I feel like I remembered like some bits and pieces of it, and I don't remember it being good. Like I don't know. Maybe it's because 8th grade you're like sleeping every time there is a movie on, but
Yeah, you feel
yeah,
forced. You're like, oh,
exactly.
we have to do
Yeah,
that.
but yeah, it was pretty good. I think so.
I get you. I remember in the eighth grade we watched How to Train a Dragon, and for me it was a chore. And I know it's like one of your favorite movies ever. Well, it was such a chore for me to watch that. Now it's like I feel like I would like it if I watch it like as Becca present day Becca, but I feel like I'm still traumatized from watching it in class in eighth grade. So I get you. And for me, I agree. The Matrix, I've had heard of it, but I didn't quite know the story. I knew it was like a science fiction type of movie, but nothing else. Honestly, I was really lost in the beginning. I was like, what's going on? Because like they were fighting and then they were like trying to find, I think, Trinity that was escaping, and like I could not understand what was going on. So, yeah, for me, I expected like not to like it that much, but I have to say it grew on me as the minutes advanced. Like the movie grew on me, and I was like, oh, it's kind of good. I get why people like it. And it had a lot of references from things that we know now, but don't know that it comes from the Matrix. For example, like the red pill and the blue pill. I had seen like a lot of memes on that, but like it's regarding other things, and I never like knew where it came from, and now I understand. So that was interesting for me.
Yeah. Honestly, same. Like I've heard that like The Matrix is supposed to be this inspiration for a lot of other movies, and I feel like you can see the red pill blue pill concept in other movies. You know when they
Mm-hmm.
give like, oh, either you do this or like you can go back to your normal life, take the blue
Yeah.
pill, or you can see what you have to do, take the red pill.
Yes, and I have like I didn't write them down, but I had some quotes that like I heard in the movie while watching it, and I felt like I heard before like from other
Mm,
places, and I am so mad at myself for not writing them down, but like that was really interesting too.
mm,
And also the action scenes, I have to say,
mm.
I enjoyed a lot. That's what caught my attention in the beginning. I didn't know what was going on, but I was there for the action. I was like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
let's go.
I agree. Although I thought they were a little silly, like especially when they were like doing I don't know if it's jujitsu or like kung fu. I'm sorry, I
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
know
yeah,
any
kung
of
fu.
those.
Yeah,
But it looked a little silly to me. But it looked cool. I like the
yeah.
visual effects. Oh, speaking of visual effects, The green, how did you feel about like the green contrast or like the overlay, the filter? Did it bother you?
Well, there was a green filter?
Yes, you didn't notice? Like
No.
throughout the movie, literally throughout the movie, there was like this green, like hue type of vibe going on. Like everything was stoned to like green, like a green aesthetic. You didn't notice?
No.
So you're one of those people. You need watch it again, and this time you will notice it.
So you're one of those people?
No, I mean, I saw some reviews and there were people that were saying, "Oh my god, I've watched this 7 times. Why did I never notice how green the movie is?" Like it's literally, how did you not
No, but
notice?
the thing is like I saw like there was like a the color scheme was different from
Yeah.
like other movies. For example, I watched Wonka like directly after, so I could see like the
Mhm.
difference. But for me, it's like it never registered as a bad thing.
No, it's not a bad thing. It's just to me, for me it caught me off guard, but I know that for some people it's like, whoa, it's a little much. But if you didn't notice it, then I guess it's not.
No, I think the thing is like I was expecting it a bit.
Mm,
I don't know, like the
okay.
way it was shot reminds me of like not like the earlier movies, like for example, the like the early Star Wars that were like from 1970, 1980. Well,
Yeah.
when I when I watched those movies, I was expecting it to be like from like a different time. So I don't know, it's like it didn't really stuck up to me because I was kind of expecting that.
Well, I mean, honestly, just watch like the first few scenes and you are going to notice how green it is.
Yeah, but yeah, the movie was interesting, and I think they use CGI sometimes too. So,
Oh, well, I mean, one thing that I can think of was like the fire.
oh yeah, the fire was clearly CGI. That
Yeah,
was
I
clearly
mean,
CGI.
fair enough for like 1999, I guess.
And I had seen people say that were saying that the movie was like a bit timeless in the sense that it was
Y-
made in 1999, but it feels like a movie that you can watch like years
Honestly,
ago and
yes.
like it's still gonna like impact and reach an audience.
Yeah, speaking of, like, the whole entire like concept of like, oh, this is not reality, it's like AI or whatever.
hmm
How did you feel about that? Like, how close to reality do you think that could ever be?
Look, honestly, I would not be surprised. I'm not a conspiracy theorist or
Yeah.
anything by any means, but like AI is smart. They're really
Yep.
smart. Well, the entity that is AI intelligent in artificial intelligence, I was gonna say in
Yes.
French, is really smart. So I don't think the idea of them feeding off our like body heat will like stay, because I think that would be a bit unrealistic. But
Yeah.
like the whole thing about like robots taking over and trying to rebel against us is like a big trope in science fiction. And I mean, they said by the year 2023, 2024, we would have flying cars, and we don't have flying cars. But
Fair enough.
I feel like there could be a point where like AI not necessarily has a consciousness, but like becomes smarter than us. And I think what's not gonna help us is the fact that a lot of people depend on AI.
Yep.
And if you depend on AI and you don't try to like make up your own mind and like try to do your own things, or even like for example the people that are using ChatGPT that are not like trying to write their own texts and anything. I don't want to put you on the spot or anything, but yeah.
I'm
They
not.
don't
What are you
like
talking about?
they don't like write their own speeches, they don't write their own things. It's like they don't do the intellectual work.
Yeah.
They don't like stimulate their intellect. So needless to say, if you rely too much on AI, maybe there will be a point where they can like overrun us. I don't know how, I don't know when, I don't know where, but that's a
But
real
maybe.
possibility. Yeah. What do you think?
But there's something that I thought of. I don't know if people have said this before, but it's something that I thought of. But imagine, when you go to sleep and you have like those weird dreams, it's
Mm-hmm.
just because there's like either, and sometimes, you're either running or like falling or stuff like that. And I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
imagine it's like one of the agents that's just taking over your body and doing stuff,
Ooh.
you know?
Ooh.
That's a little theory I have. I'm just saying,
Yeah.
I'm throwing it out there. Anyways,
And with what they said about like the deja vu, I was like,
yeah.
look, that could be a like real possibility,
A glitch in the
A
matrix.
glitch in the matrix.
Yep. I
It
agree.
might be true, it might not be. But yeah, overall I thought it was a good movie. And speaking of, I did not recognize Keanu Reeves. I knew he was in the movie.
Oh
I
yeah.
don't know if you know the actor, but
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I knew he was in the movie. I knew it was like the main character or one of the main characters. But like he looks so different
He
from
does,
how
young, very young.
they all look very young. Even like Lawrence. Lawrence is the one who plays
Morpheus?
Morpheus. Yeah, I love him because I don't know if you know the TV show Blackish,
Oh
but
yeah.
yeah. So
Oh,
I
now
really
yeah.
yeah, I really love Blackish, and he plays Earl, the grandfather. So
Yeah.
that's where I knew him from, and it was such a shock because I know him from like Blackish that came out like
Yeah.
not too long ago, and then in the Matrix he looks so young.
He
So
does.